Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to the CWE, brought to you by the Chaos Brothers. I am one half of them, of course, the money, the insect of strength and insanity, also the one who constantly fucks up his words, constantly, even though I'm not plastered. With me, as always, is my brother in insanity, chaos, and general life sort of deal, Ray Kanashiro. Bro, say hello.
Hello everyone, we are back once again, going up to Toronto, Canada for the
Fuck
Elimination.
Canada. Fuck Canada.
Technically the song is Blame Canada, but
I still say fuck Canada.
we're going up there for the Elimination Chamber. And a little behind the scenes, because this was both of us. We both forgot that it was actually this Saturday when we got home and in here to do it. We completely forgot that it was this Saturday.
Yeah, bro, not gonna lie, that's kind of a fucky-wucky on our part. Well, then again, we both had bullshit in our lives that were outside of the fucking predictions that we were dealing with at the time. So it's actually understandable why we both forgot.
We both have personal lives, and that's why we've got that. And just for case anyone, for whatever reason, that's why I haven't been streaming either. I'm hoping to get back into it, but we are not here to discuss a streaming career or any type of streaming. We are here to predict the Elimination Chamber. So, let's start cutting the bullshit and get to it.
Yes, and why not cut the bullshit with something that, honestly, I think, besides the Elimination Chamber match itself, I think this actually could be match of the night. We have an unsanctioned match, meaning one person is not medically cleared to actually wrestle, but he wants to wrestle to basically even the score with someone. And that match is between the unmedically cleared Sami Zayn and his former tag team partner and former friend Kevin Owens. Like I said, this I feel like has the potential to be match of the night, personally. Now, don't get me wrong, I personally see this going either way. However, I'm going to place my money on Kevin Owens, duly because I feel like he's probably going to do some of the stuff he did either in Ring of Honor or NXT and just blindside Sami over and over again until he finally puts the package pile driver on it. What about you?
Yeah, I'm thinking KO is going to be the one that comes out on top in this. I don't know exactly what kind of moves. I have to imagine, like, at least an attempted pile driver is going to be made here. But there is a little something that I saw circling around the internet for this match, and I don't know, and I don't think it's going to happen, but I think that it would be cool if it did. Randy Orton returns during this match to start off with.
Okay.
And we all know that the pile driver and all of its variants are banned. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Tell me, is there another move that we can think of that is infamous that is also banned?
The punt kick.
Exactly. Randy Orton returns, gets Kevin down, and punts his head. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it would be pretty. I don't know if cool would necessarily be the word, but definitely very interesting if they actually did that.
Nostalgic, actually, I would say, because I don't know if you know the history behind that move, bro. He has used that move on a lot of people. One of which was Stephanie McMahon, Triple H's wife.
I believe
used
he
it
also...
on John Cena's father.
I remember back with the whole pandemic, didn't he use it on Ric Flair as well at the time?
I believe so.
Like, that's
now,
the one I remember.
I was gonna say, now mind you, when he used it like on a regular basis, this was like during the Ruthless Aggression era. Not PG yet, but slowly transitioning to that. He used that on a whole slew of legends. And honestly, it looks so fucking cool. Okay,
he basically revived it in 2020, it seems, possibly. Because there's just a giant compilation in 2020 of his punt kick.
Yeah, I think they figured out a way to make it less dangerous, because let's not forget, it is a straight kick to the head.
Christian, Flair. So yeah, he's brought it back in recent times, but it would still be kind of cool if they did it for this unsanctioned match, just because the whole pile driver is illegal or banned.
Yeah, I mean, before we get to the next match, I just want to point out Rollins' curb stomp was actually banned for a while too. That's why he was when he was the Authorities champion, he was always using the pedigree. Now, mind you, he was usually putting his foot on the person's actual head and stomping down, but now he's putting it on the back of the like the top of the back to protect the guy.
Always a way to get around it.
Well, better to fucking protect the dude than fucking kill him.
Yep.
Anyways, the next match, we have a tag team match with the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton and WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus going against the former Women's Champion Nia Jax and the current Women's Speed Champion Candice LeRae. Who are you taking in this match?
I'm gonna take Nia and Candice. I just feel like there needs to be some build here towards a fight between Nia and Tiffany for the title. So I feel like this is like kind of the good opportunity to start building that actually.
Well, okay, mind you, I'm actually gonna go with, Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, mainly because obviously Charlotte Flair won the Rumble and she chose Tiffany to face at WrestleMania. So I feel like I feel like Tiffany is gonna pin Candice, and after the match, Charlotte's gonna blindside Tiffany. Trish is probably gonna be standing there trying to stop her, but it probably won't work. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Tiffany and Trish. How about you spell Tiffany right, you dumb motherfucker? Okay, next match. We have the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Winner of this match goes on to face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 41. The participants in this match are the former NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez, both former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Naomi and Bianca Belair, I believe I don't know if she's still called the role model or not, but she was a former WWE Women's Champion in Bayley.
I do believe her theme still says role model, so I'm going to say yes on that.
Okay. The returned Alexa Bliss, which we saw returning at the Rumble, and the one half of the new Women's Tag Team Champion, Liv Morgan. Okay. I feel this could go. I feel like WWE is going to be pushing Liv to win this match. However, I actually would like to see Alexa Bliss win it. I want to see her back in the title picture. I personally would have loved it if she actually won the Rumble herself and not Charlotte, but wishes can't always come true, unfortunately. A second place would be Roxanne Perez. And for those, well, actually, I'm going to wait until say that until you say your predictions there. So go ahead.
Yeah, when it comes to this, I just want to see Alexa win this. I know she's technically labeled as a SmackDown superstar with WWE and everything, and that's where she qualified, but I just want to see an Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley match. I just think that would be a certified banger, and
oh, absolutely.
Honestly, that on almost any card could probably fight for being considered match of the night.
100% there.
So I'm gonna say that Alexa wins this just because I want her to win it.
Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of people are hoping for Alexa Bliss to actually win this match this Saturday. Also, because, we went through that, some news on Jade Cargill. She is no longer performing at the Performance Center, meaning she will be making her return sooner rather than later. We just don't know the exact day she's returning. That would probably explain why Bianca and Naomi dropped the titles last Monday to Liv and Raquel.
You know when she returns, she's gonna say who attacked her.
I feel like she's not just gonna say who attacked her. I feel like she's gonna be she's gonna ask them questions and, try to see, if Bianca or Naomi are like, oh yeah, we've been trying to find out who. And then when they say, oh, we can't find any, we only found the footage that Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis showed us of Liv and Raquel leaving the scene. She's gonna then say, it's funny, I actually found the footage of my attacker. And then she shows the video of her getting attacked. Okay, now, bro, who do you think attacked Jade?
It's funny because I watched a short a little about this before. Because they were talking about how it was so obvious that it was Liv and Raquel. And WWE's not going to go with the obvious choice 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So that kind of wipes them off. So the first person that most people would end up coming up with would be Bailey, because who got in because of Jade's injury? It was Bailey. However, I really like the idea that the person came up with, and that being that it was actually Bianca that did it because of quote unquote no longer being the EST and losing a bunch when they were tag teaming.
So I've been saying that, because, a lot of people want this dream match between Bianca and Jade. I've been saying, Bianca's the one who actually attacked her. A lot of people are accusing Naomi. I saw one post on YouTube where there were 3 choices: Bianca, Naomi, or both.
Both would be interesting.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying. When I saw that, I'm like, wait, both? I never actually considered that, to be honest. I'm just like, holy fuck. That actually would make a interesting story. But yeah, I really hope to God that fucking, don't get me wrong, Jade probably is a sweet woman. I really do hope she improved her wrestling skills. I'm just praying. Kind of like how Nia needs to fucking improve her wrestling skills, because, oh my god. I'm sorry, but fucking, it's just like, what the fuck? You injure more people than you protect. Anyways, the last match of the night is the men's Elimination Chamber match. The winner goes on to face Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. The participants in this match are Damian Priest, the former World Heavyweight Champion, versus the Maverick and former United States Champion Logan Paul.
Ayo!
God, that's the only good thing about him is this fucking theme song. I will openly admit that. Don't get me wrong, the guy can work it in the ring, but his theme song is the only part that I actually like about the scumbag. Anyways, the third participant is also the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, now former, Seth freaking Rollins. He's going against the man who beat him for the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania 40, Drew McIntyre, who is also a former Money in the Bank briefcase holder, which he kind of squandered, versus someone who didn't even need to have a qualifying match to get in, John Cena, and the Cult of Personality, the Straight Edge, the Second City Saint, CM Punk. Who are you choosing to be the winner and go on to face Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship, bro?
I think it would be funny if Paul won it just because. I don't think that's gonna happen. I just think it's
the fact that you said it would be funny is just, I feel like it's just taking a jab at me personally.
Well, you and how many other people would be absolutely pissed with that?
My coworker would be fucking pissed at. No, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. We would both be fucking irritated as shit. But if he actually won the WWE title, oh fucking, we'd probably quit watching wrestling. Period. Fucking hell no.
Yeah, no, I just think for the glorious meltdowns that would come, I just think it would be fucking hilarious if Paul won the chamber.
Don't get me wrong, bro. You and me both know you'd be pissed off too. Don't fucking lie.
Yes, I'd be annoyed and pissed off too, but I'd also get to laugh at a bunch of other meltdowns too, which is funny.
Like does it? Like does it?
But no, I'm not going with Paul to win the chamber. I'm gonna go with the only one that didn't go into a match for it, and say John Cena.
Ugh. That okay? Not
Probably
gonna
your
lie.
second most hated person in this match.
I'm sorry, but fucking understand this is his last fucking year in WWE, and he's gonna be retiring in 2026. I get that, but people are fucking being like, "Oh, boo hoo, boo hoo, Cena's gonna be gone forever." No, he fucking ain't. Fucking 2026 comes around, fucking he's gonna get inducted or whatever. Guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna do the same shit he did for the last 6 years. Go to Hollywood, show up for one night, fucking make a shit ton of money, go back to Hollywood, wait another like year or two, do the same thing, rinse and repeat over and over again. That is exactly what he's gonna fucking do. Now, don't get me wrong, fucking he should have been already a 17th World Heavyweight, WWE Champion. The match that he should have won the 16th on was in 2015, him versus Seth, title versus title. Can't remember the fucking pay-per-view. But the only reason why he didn't win the match is because of fucking scumbag Jon Stewart cost him the title. If he would have won that, that would have been his 16th world title. And then, when he won against Styles at the Rumble to be crowned the 16th, that would have been his 17th. If that would have happened, I would have been fine with it.
SummerSlam.
Thank you. That's what I thought it was for Cena versus Seth. I just couldn't remember. I'm like, wait, was it SummerSlam? I know it was like a big pay-per-view, but I just couldn't remember the exact.
Seth Rollins, John Cena, SummerSlam 15, WWE title versus US title.
Yeah, like I said, it was Seth Cena title versus title in 2015. I just couldn't remember the exact pay-per-view. Thank you for that. But yeah, I'm sorry, but fucking... It just annoys the fucking... He said he was going to be a full-time participant on WWE roster. You want to know what he did? As soon as the Rumble was over, went off to another fucking country to start filming some bullshit. That doesn't sound like a full active roster member.
I didn't believe that from the start.
I didn't believe it either, but I'm like, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, being like, okay, if he's actually gonna be a active participant on the roster, I can be okay with this. But no, he's not, so fuck him. Him and Logan Paul are the only two I don't want to win this match. Anyone else, I'm fine with. But if I had to choose one over the other, there are three that come to mind. And I have a good reason for all of them. Seth Rollins, mainly because obviously Cody came back at WrestleMania 38. His first opponent back was in fact Seth Rollins. WrestleMania 40, Seth helped Cody win the WWE title from Roman. Fucking, he wrestled Cody at Hell in a Cell when Cody only had one fucking pec, when his pec was torn off the bone. So that would make sense. Him versus Cody for the title. Okay? And I'd 100% be behind it. Another one that I could absolutely see happening is Drew McIntyre. Here's why. Obviously, he's had some issues with Cody in the past, but McIntyre said, I'm taking out every single member of the bloodline or anyone associated with the bloodline. Say, bro, who did Cody team up with to face Solo and Jacob?
That was Roman.
Correct. So, don't you think that McIntyre would feel like, you teamed up with my worst fucking enemy. I think you're gonna die now. And I'm gonna take your title off of you.
Definitely a Drew thing.
Yeah. The last participant that I feel like could actually work is CM Punk. Now, don't get me wrong. You and me both remember when he came back in 2023.
War Games.
We were both pissed off. Let's not kid ourselves.
I didn't think he needed to be there.
I personally didn't either. I actually really didn't want him to be there. But unlike Cena, he's there constantly, and he's helping these talents build, the growth in the company, and he's making a whole hell of a lot of feuds. Rollins versus fucking Punk, Punk versus Drew, Drew versus Rollins. Fucking, I personally would love to see Punk versus Cody at Mania. I want to see Punk in the, not main event, but I do want to see Punk go on to face Cody at Mania. So I'm going with CM Punk. And it's funny that we chose these two participants, bro. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you went back to watch any of their matches or not, but SummerSlam 2011, CM Punk, I think, was still the leader of the new Nexus.
Isn't his this contract, when he blew the kiss goodbye?
Yep, you got that right. His contract expired, he wasn't signing a new one, and he won the title. We are choosing those two participants for our picks. And then the final, well, it's not a match, but speaking of Cody Rhodes, last Friday on SmackDown, The Rock asked Cody a question. Since he is technically, a share owner of TKO, the parent company of WWE now. So he is technically, a part owner of WWE. The Rock asked Cody, will you be my champion? And a lot of people are questioning, before that, he pointed at Cody's title, or his heart. Everyone thought he wanted the title, but he said, I want your soul. I want you to be my champion. This Saturday, we will see what Cody's answer will be. Now, a lot of people are trying to speculate, whoa, what does The Rock mean by, I want your soul? I think it's pretty fucking obvious, you guys. He's telling Cody, I want you to sell your soul to me. Kind of fucking blatantly obvious. You know how fucking, WrestleMania 17, I love bringing up this match because it's one of my goddamn favorites. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock for the WWF title. At first it was going to be a normal match. Then Vince McMahon comes out and makes it a no disqualification match. Near the end of the match, McMahon gets involved and helps Austin win the title. He shakes Austin's hand, and in the background we hear the wise man Paul Heyman screaming or saying, Austin has sold his soul to the devil. I feel like we might get something. I feel like this might be the catalyst towards Cody's heel run. Personally speaking. Now, do I know exactly when Cody's heel run is going to start? No. However, I feel this will be the catalyst to that. What do you think of that?
I think if you're going to do that correctly, and I know some people will say it's rich coming from me, someone who hasn't been in the WWE group or universe for very long, but I think if you're going to do that correctly, this has to be purely nothing more than seed planting. He can't go and sell his soul right now. That just, to me, wouldn't make sense. Like, one time of temptation, and he instantly says yes. Like, that doesn't make sense. At least to me. So, plant the seeds here. Have Cody reject Rock a few times. And then one match down the line, maybe... Now, this is if what I predicted is correct and John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber and is going to face Cody at WrestleMania.
Go ahead.
During that match, because everyone's, well, maybe not everyone, but there's going to be a lot of people that are rooting and cheering for Cena to actually get number 17 the way things seem to be showing on TV, at least. So there's going to be a lot of people cheering and hoping for Cena to win number 17.
Yeah.
Right behind everything, all you hear are some lightning strikes coming out. Because Cena's about to put the AA on Cody. Lightning strikes. The Brahma Bull comes out, distracting everyone, including the ref. Cody slips out and gives Cena a low blow. And that is where the heel nightmare comes. At least, that's how I would do it.
Okay, so you're absolutely right. They need to plant the seeds in order for this to work. And that's why I said this is the catalyst to that. I never said he was going to say yes to him. I actually have a prediction for this entirely. I feel like he's going to say, he's going to trick The Rock into saying yes, and then when his guard's down, he's going to crossroads him and tell him, I'm not turning my back on the fans. Hell no. Week or two go by, he starts, seeing The Rock everywhere, kind of is getting scared of, like, the bloodline again. Building up towards WrestleMania, where, like you said, he decides to become a heel, but it's not exactly going to go the way you described. I have a prediction. I feel, obviously, lightning strikes, The Rock comes out. However, Do you remember how Cody lost his first WrestleMania main event, bro?
So there was a bunch of people coming out. Wasn't it like Solo spiking him or something?
Yep, you got that right. Instead of just Solo, we have Solo and we have Jacob. While the ref is distracted, Solo spikes him and Jacob does his finisher on him. Cody sees them, sees The Rock, hears everyone booing, and then it snaps. They never cared about him. They only cared about him finishing his father's story. And he decides, fuck the fans, The Rock was right. It's time to become the heel nightmare. Crossroads Cody, 1, 2, 3. The Rock, Cody, Solo, and Jacob. Possibly Tonga and Tonga Loa, depending on if the Tonga Loa gets back in time for WrestleMania. Stand in the ring with Cody holding the title up, with everyone booing him. Now, like I said, will Cody be the Rock's champion? It's a catalyst. You gotta plant your seeds to let the fucking sprout grow. I agree with you there, and a lot of people say, if they would say, oh, you haven't been in WWE for a while. Dude, we've been doing these predictions for like almost 3 years now, maybe even 4.
We started doing, well, at least I joined in on your predictions when we were just creating like a Google Doc or spreadsheet with it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I almost went like perfect on my first one.
I'm still pissed at you at that. I actually need to keep counting that fucking tallies, because I actually still don't know in total who has more wins. But like I said, we've been doing this for fucking years now. We've been recording these for 4+ years. I personally think you understand that storytelling is key to everything. And you can't just be like, oh, fucking Cody turns heel immediately. Yeah, that's kind of why they fucking hated WrestleMania 30.
With Shinsuke and AJ.
Thank you. Was that 35? No, wait. That wasn't 35. I think that was 30... Fucking, when was that? I'm trying to go back into my head, fucking figuring out.
The low blow, where it came out of nowhere, was WrestleMania 34.
34! It was off by 1. I'm thinking myself, was it 35? No, wait, that was fucking Kofi Mania. No, it must have been the year before. And I'm like, fuck, I can't remember. Yeah, fucking 34. Thank you.
We started the first recorded prediction that we did was back on August 22nd, 2020 with SummerSlam, when we decided to have a bunch of people on for every single one, and that kind of wasn't the greatest. I'm glad that we kind of shrunk it down after a little while to just the two of us, and having some others pop on every once in a while for specialty.
Yeah, honestly, fucking that. I'm sorry to say, but fucking few of them definitely didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. taking too goddamn long. But like I said, fucking, it's why people hated that match at Mania, because it was two faces, two people from New Japan wrestling for the crown of WWE. They put on a banger, and then at the end of the match, heel turn with no explanation whatsoever. And again, it's why people fucking hated it. It was fucking retarded. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Elimination Chamber match card. Like I said, besides the Elimination Chamber matches, I feel like the match of the night could in fact go to the unsanctioned match with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's... Like, I don't mean this as any kind of disrespect, but I kind of feel like the Elimination Chamber matches are not gonna be as good as they should be. And now, again, I don't mean any disrespect to the wrestlers in it. They're
obviously not
fucking amazing. But I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's as much to it. Yeah, I guess maybe because, like, how many of these people have actually talked to or gone in the face of Cody in recent times? Zero? I don't think Drew's done it, Cena hasn't, Punk hasn't, Paul hasn't, Priest hasn't. At least that I've been able to see.
Wait, are you talking about, like, directly talking to Cody?
Yeah, like actually going face to face for him.
Okay.
I'm sure
Logan?
they've all alluded to him, but...
Damien, as far as I know, hasn't. Logan, remember, had that Saudi Arabia match with Cody, which it was supposed to be title versus title, but Logan sneaked out of it, so that way it would just be Cody's title on the line, not his United States. There was that. Rollins actually talked to Cody, I think, recently on Raw, this past Raw. Drew, I believe, talked to him, I think, 2 SmackDowns ago. Cena, no, haven't seen him talk. Punk, I believe, also was talking with Cody one Raw ago. I can't remember the exact Raw. But, like I said, the only two that actually haven't, talked to Cody would be Cena and Priest. Everyone else has in some way.
I see Paul and Punk last one. I see Rollins interrupting Cody.
Yeah.
So, like, Rollins is... I'm not going back to the King and Queen of the Ring stuff. I'm not going back to a few, like, on this road to Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I get that.
The only one that really seems to have done it is, at least that I can tell or remember right now, is Seth. Everyone else is bickered between the two, between each other, which, great, that needs to be something as well. I feel like this would be better, and like both of them, because I feel like it's happened the same way with the women's too. As the women or men, as these wrestlers lock in and signify their spot in the chamber, maybe not right away, but they should get in the face of the champion that they're gonna be going after and start talking some shit, build up some actual animosity. Well, maybe not actual animosity, but build that into the storyline,
Like-
get some animosity.
I was
going
gonna say
between them.
storyline animosity.
Yeah, and like some of them might actually have real animosity between each other, but like
Seth,
build that
Drew,
into
Punk.
the actual story. But the wrestlers need to get in the face of the champion that they're gonna be trying to go after here, and
Yeah, that's true.
Just don't like that they haven't done that this time around, and for me that kind of lessens the chamber matches.
Yeah, I get that. I
So-
actually do.
I think hands down it's going to be the unsanctioned match that's going to be match of the night, not only because of the possibility that we discussed earlier, but also there's built-in like full animosity in that match. You have Seth and Punk and like you have little ones, but there's no big for the entire chamber match. Not against the champion and not against everyone in there either. I feel like it could have built it better, so that's what's holding it back for me.
I get that. Okay then. Well, that was the Elimination Chamber match card. Like I said, there's a lot. Like my brother said, the chamber matches are going to be good. It's just not going to be match of the night. The unsanctioned match definitely is. Like I said before, fucking, you've got like some good elements here to make this actually a pretty good pay-per-view. I hope to God it is, because fucking there's been a lot of stinkers in recent times, and I'm kind of tired of that. The next pay-per-view, I believe, is actually Mania. I'm checking. Okay, so I'm seeing. At least on WWE. I guess I do believe next pay-per-view should be WrestleMania 41, which will take place in
Vegas.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah,
And then after that,
so,
it's gonna be New Orleans again.
unfortunately, that one day, I swear to God, Pittsburgh needs to host fucking Mania.
And it's going back to the Silver Dome, brother.
Don't you mean the Superdome, Hogan? Anyways, I am B Money.
And I am Orchestra Coley, or more accurately nowadays, Ray Connoisseur.
And remember, everyone, as we always say here at CWE, bro, in 3, 2, 1, fuck
Fuck. P.
PG. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you in Las Vegas. Peace.